A headline that may impact the U.S. Senate race next year. Republican State Senator Angela Paxton announced earlier today that she has filed for divorce from her husband, who happens to be Attorney General Ken Paxton. According to the filing, Angela Paxton has asked for their house in McKinney, along with financial support. According to the petition, the couple has been married for 38 years, and Angela Paxton accuses her husband of adultery. ION Politics reporter Jack Fink reporting tonight. Today's filing comes as Ken Paxton is at the same time working on his race to try to unseat U.S. Senator John Cornyn.
Senator Angela Paxton filed divorce papers in the Collin County courthouse today, and in the filing, she said Attorney General Ken Paxton committed adultery, and she blamed him for the breakup of their marriage. The documents also reveal that the couple separated on or about June 1st of last year. In a post on X this afternoon, Senator Paxton said, quote, "I filed for divorce on biblical grounds. I believe marriage is a sacred covenant, and I have earnestly pursued reconciliation. But in light of recent discoveries, I do not believe that it honors God or is loving to myself, my children, or Ken to remain in the marriage." Shortly after her post, the Attorney General filed his own, saying, quote, "After facing the pressures of countless political attacks and public scrutiny, Angela and I have decided to start a new chapter in our lives." He goes on to say, "I ask for your prayers and privacy at this time." Allegations that the Attorney General had an affair surfaced in one of the impeachment articles filed against him by the Texas House 2 years ago. During the impeachment trial, House managers planned to call Laura Olson to testify about their alleged affair. But while Olson was at the Capitol with her attorney, she did not have to testify after a ruling by the presiding officer, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Senator Paxton, who was not allowed to be a juror in the impeachment trial, supported her husband before, during, and after the trial in which he was acquitted. SMU political science professor Matthew Wilson says the divorce filing changes all that, and that it could hurt General Paxton, who's locked in an already contentious and nasty Republican primary battle with U.S. Senator John Cornyn.
Angela Paxton's support has always been important to Ken Paxton. It's been an important element, obviously, personally, but also politically. The fact that she was there to stand by him has done him great good. Now that will no longer be the case. And so I think it is damaging to Paxton from a political standpoint, but it certainly plays into a narrative that we will hear from John Cornyn. And if Paxton were to win the nomination next year, that we will hear from his Democratic opponent about how Ken Paxton has moral character issues, whether it's corruption, adultery, marital infidelity, whatever it may be.
Professor Wilson says while this will be brought up in the campaign, voters have increasingly decided questions of marital fidelity have not had a huge impact on how they vote. And he said Paxton may weather the storm and still be able to win the Republican primary, where he now leads in the polls. But from the beginning, there has been talk that perhaps Houston area Congressman Wesley Hunt and North Texas Congresswoman Beth Van Dyne of Irving could also jump into the Republican primary. I spoke with Congresswoman Van Dyne this week, and she told me she's focused on representing her congressional district. It's going to take a while for the Paxton divorce to play out politically, and there's still a lot of time before candidates have to file their paperwork, which starts Saturday, November 8th and ends Monday, December 8th. Jack Fink, CBS News, Texas.